got the altars today. Be trying to get out of the current area that we're at and moving into the next area. That's the goal for today. I am hoping that we can do that. Hope everybody had a wonderful 4th of July and nobody got hurt. That is the only thing that I hope for. Without further ado, let's get in. Okay, we got a lot of shit to do still. Okay, our organic storage is up to snuff right now. Looks like our food is doing well. Looks like we're just low on metal. It's a new enteral vein here. There's 2 new enteral veins. I need 3 new enteral veins. I gotta get in on these because they are going to be extremely useful. Oh. No, it's through there. Shit. I forgot. I forgot that this was not safe space. And I didn't clear this out. Almost ran right into that one. Could have been bad. Oh, when did that... Oh, that was probably here the entire time, actually. What the hell?
Should I take care of this now?
Yes.
All done here. Should I help with this now?
No. Kitchen's done. Metals. I could just put him on. Doctor, we'll put him with some raw food. He is researching. Research the Eliminator range. Go through, maybe? Might actually go through. I'm not seeing anywhere else for it to go. Let's go check around. You are a threat to my existence. Die. Go down? Does it go up? Where does this go? Goes down. There it is. Janix is dead. Yes, I need to get 160 of each of those. Okay, he's got a full day. And he's gonna research his stuff, free climbing. And be hella useful. That is also going to be hella useful. Yes, need that first. Need to make my way. Still two more that I can get here. I'll just make my way through the energy gate. I hate that I don't have the energy inversion yet. That's fine. I'm gonna lose it anyway, might as well get rid of these. Just to... Oh, that was the wrong thing to use. Okay, that was not wise. It's over here to the right and down into the bottom here, actually. Actually, don't know where the other one for this is. Where are you? There you are. Get rid of that thing. There it is. Show me your secrets. Okay, you are a threat. Goes up. Up and back this way. I believe. You're telling me it goes up even higher? Two of these things.
There's nothing more to do here. Should I move there?
You're gonna take over for old Doc here. Doc's gonna go back to the kitchen. He's going to produce more cooked meals. Up. Oh, man. I'll put him back on that. Go figure, it'd be where there was trees before. Maybe not. Oh. It's being difficult. This one is taking me on a journey. telling me it goes up again? You are a threat to my existence. You come over here and grab my eyes. Make my way back. Back down. I'll just go. Never mind, I won't go that way. I'll have to go back. All the way. Still one more that I can get here, which I believe I will take on maybe suit upgrade 2. That way I can get this guy, and then I won't have to worry about finding ways around energy gates. Be able to just go straight through them rather than having to go around. This would also be super useful. Or not this. Yeah, and then that would actually be way better. Because then I won't have to have them work outside as often. The miner would probably be annoyed with that, but meh. This would probably be also pretty useful. This would be useful. This would actually be mega useful. Get them both. Unlocks a better, more durable module shields. Module with a tier 2 shield doesn't break and never gets damaged during a magnetic storm. Me down. Let me down. I have to go back around through the energy gate. That's alright though. I didn't check to see if I need to put another radiation on. I think I might because I upgraded again. I'm not sure. There's one more. I can just walk down through here, and then I'll have to follow it wherever it goes, but that'll be completely done. There is a call waiting for me. It's Lena.
Lena? Hey.
I found them. Our old photos. Talk about going back in time. There's one that might interest you. You're waving the shepherd's axe like some mad caveman. You look so chipper in it. I almost forgot how big that smile of yours can be.
Huh.
Made me wonder, you know, knowing what happened later. How little it took for us to go from those happy times to fighting with each other. One moment, you're smiling so broadly, holding that axe, and the next you're smashing it to pieces on our kitchen table.
Yeah. I know. And I really wish that never happened.
Of all the things I ever gave you, you had to bring this one up. Why? It was cheesy, it was worthless. And it brings back a whole lot of shitty memories.
Thank you for doing this.
Yeah, it was harder than I thought, but I'm doing my best to support you in this crazy situation. And I can handle a sleepless night or two. Anyway, I'm sending you the photo. I hope it helps.
Thanks, Lena.
Take care, Jan.
Yeah. Talk later.
It's X. Craft the X in the workshop. Ten organics and 5 metal. $10 hours? Ugh. I have... I'll check it in the morning. Okay, big decision time.
Okay, people. I wanted to hold this meeting to tell you that, well, we finally might have a cure for your condition. Let's hold off celebrating till we hear it. I just want it to be over. We can use a treatment based on healthy brain tissue. For that purpose, we'd need to use the tabula rasa you've probably all seen occupy a space in the room. So, you decided to go down that path. Great! Why don't you just hand us over for experiments already? Don't be so goddamn dramatic about it. This will heal our brains, ain't that all that matters?
Let's be rational. Since we already have the tabula rasa, I say we use it. What else are we gonna do with an awareness-free body?
I agree that we should be rational. It's just that there's something so cold-blooded about this. I feel it's a line we shouldn't cross. Because once we do, there's no going back.
Just tell me we're not doing this. We're not taking his brain out. It's sickening. We are doing it. That's my decision. Oh, so you've decided for us, without even giving us an alternative.
Mark my words. It's downhill from here.
Oh, come on. The boss has made his decision. Just fucking respect it.
This is unbearable. Let's stop wasting time and get on with it. We knew from the start we weren't born into a fairy tale.
Exactly. We weren't born into a fairy tale. Because we weren't born at all. We were just created to prolong this loser's meaningless life. Truth is, there is no good way out of this mess. The branching was, from the start, it was,
Shit.
he collapsed.
Make way for the doctor.
Is he unconscious? It's getting worse. We need a cure now. What's your call? Let's go for Maxwell's recipe. Good. I'll get tabula rasa ready for the procedure. Keep your fingers crossed. Okay, everything's prepped. He's not showing signs of waking up again? No, nothing. I've given him more sedatives just to be on the safe side. You want to say something before I proceed? I don't know. Oh, just do it. Okay. Here goes. And that's it. Almost. I'm taking it to the lab to create Maxwell's magic potion. Is he? Yes. He's dead. But don't worry, he didn't feel a thing.
Both options weren't good. This will have a permanent effect. Of course it will. The botanist is angry too. There wasn't a good option. They fucking... Those three also hated the other option. In fact, I think the only one who liked the other option was the botanist.
Hey, how'd it go with the treatment?
Well, the therapy has begun. Everybody took their dose of Maxwell's medicine, and it's looking optimistic. No bad reactions, no side effects. In fact, I can already feel the difference. My head is clearer. It could be a placebo effect, of course, but I'm hopeful.
You did a great job. I couldn't have done it without you.
Yeah. I can't say I'm not proud of myself. I'm becoming more and more of a Renaissance man on this mission.
They may not like it, but it saved their life. And the other option was not any better. Because all it would do, I'm sure, is at the end of the game here, they would be controlled, probably. I may not like it, but that decision needed to be made. Didn't exactly have a choice. The other option would be giving the company free reign of their,
All done here. Should I help with this now?
No, I need you on. what I did for them. This way they won't be under the influence of the... Let me guess it goes up. No? Oh, there it is. They may not like what I've done. I did it regardless. Right, I need to check and see if I need to make more of that. I don't. He's probably going to be pretty fucking
So,
pissed.
how do you feel after the procedure? Oh, I feel much better. Don't worry. We'll help you get out of here. Then you can dispose of us, just like you did with Tabula Rasa. That what you wanted to hear? Look, it wasn't easy for me either. But I'm happy you're alive. Let's focus on clearing our way now, and once we're out of this canyon, I hope we can talk it over properly. Yeah, great idea. Let's get down to some anomaly busting. Cool.
Managing a bunch of fucking toddlers. Right, I was making that axe for the botanist. I'm bringing you inside right now. You can go... You know what, if you want to keep working, you can go in here.
So, how do you feel after the procedure?
I'm fine. Just leave me alone, okay? I can't believe you did it. I just don't want to think about it.
Hey there, I've got something for you. The shepherd's axe you wanted to see so much?
What do you mean? You said you didn't have it.
I didn't, but I recreated it for you.
I really don't get you, Jan. You bail out on me when it comes to important things, and then you come back with a souvenir? Keep your axe, and don't bother me again.
Bruh.
Okay, fine. Got it.
Still need to talk to the doctor. He's in the dormitory, and the miner's in the gym. Somebody on base maintenance, yeah.
Hey, how do you feel after the procedure? Well, to be fair, I think it's working. But I can't shake off this bad feeling that it was a very wrong thing to do. We did the best we could, given the circumstances. Yeah, well, maybe it wasn't good enough.
Well,
I
you're
just hope
in a survival
We
situation.
were a better man. That's all.
You don't have the option of being picky in a survival situation.
So, how do you feel after the procedure?
First night without cold sweats. How do I feel? Fucking euphoric.
That's great. Unfortunately, not everyone shares your enthusiasm.
What can you do? You'll never please everybody. You had the balls to make a decision, and that's what counts.
Thanks, man.
Everything is fucking damaged. Everywhere I go, there's something fucking damaged.
So, how are you feeling?
I don't want to think about it. Fuck.
I feel bad. Like we'd...
Okay. I can see you're disappointed with me. So, you're planning on holding a grudge forever?
I don't know. And you're the one doing the planning here, hmm? All I want is for you to stay away from me. I told you that from the start, didn't I? But you wouldn't listen. Making pierogi, building that park for me, being my fucking pal. What a load of bullshit.
It was a mistake.
Just... back to minerals. May not understand why I did it, but still had to do it. The other option is when you guys go back to Earth, you know, if we make it through this, you guys can be basically killed through your chip implants, so feel free to hate me.
Okay, this looks like a good spot for the tower. And the other one... Yeah, I need to build it on the other side.
There. And then I'll hop to this one, and I'll just make my way up. Somebody working 4 hours out of the day. No wonder everything's fucking breaking. I tried to give the axe to the botanist, and he didn't want it. I thought he was already researching his... Yeah, he's got 1 hour left on his own research. I gotta go and do the technician's job because he's pissed off that I saved him. Keep that in mind. Fire a gem communication room.
You don't want to be near me right now.
The altar has a matter to discuss, but is not in the mood to discuss. Make it make sense.
So, did you manage to recreate your lost research?
Yes, I did. I was worried I wouldn't remember everything correctly, but amazingly, it was all still there. Neatly aligned and perfectly organized in my head. Almost reminded me of how Father made us arrange our toys when we were a kid.
Well done.
Thank you. And thanks for helping me get it done. You'll be happy to learn that there's something for you in it too.
Really? What?
Listen to this. While I was reconstructing my equations, I realized that by tweaking a parameter or two, my method can also be applied to something we are using on a daily basis on this very mission. The Rad Shield filters. In light of my findings, we can manufacture them in a much more efficient way. It's remarkable. Because theoretically, I had all the necessary knowledge in my head, but I had to backtrack my line of thinking to unblock it.
I don't even need them anymore, though.
Well, looks like going backward doesn't always suck.
Exactly. Sometimes going back with your eyes wide open can push things forward more than grinding on. It's a beautiful paradox, never to be underestimated. And it makes me much more confident about our future. Let's take this bull by the horns.
He's researching that. What I need. This. Pissed off. Which... not really much I can do about it. Oop, I did not mean to do this. You know what, guys? I'm gonna put you all back on your specific things. Bells. Back to the miner. We're out of storage space. The It's in the research lab. Here. Go here.
Okay, you're angry about Tabula Rasa. I get it. Is there any way I can make you feel better?
Yeah, sure. Wake me up from this nightmare where we segregate people into those worthy of living and those who can be disposed of. Want to make it better? Give me back my real life. Give me back my real self.
Can't get rid of you.
Let's see. Oh, it's getting annoying.
You're afraid. I can see that. Afraid? I'm not 6. Right. Still, I'd like to make sure you feel comfortable, so... what can I do? Well, since you're asking... promise me you know what you're doing as captain. Of course I know what I'm doing. Just follow my lead and you'll be okay. Okay, man. I trust you.
More days until the sun is getting closer. Oh, never mind. Until a magnetic storm shows up. Great. Reclimbing is done. Twisted with hatred. Either way, I don't think that could have gone any better. Nobody liked the other option minus the fucking botanist. $184. Video.
You don't want to...
Let's go left with that. Damage now. Wonderful.
You don't want to...
%40.
not wanted here. Fine. Rot in there, you bastards.
The hell now?
I can see you're still troubled by what happened to Tabula Rasa. Is there any way we could put this behind us? By this, you mean a fundamental clash of values? You know, for a moment I thought that this situation was a chance to change my perception of self. That thanks to you, I could look at myself in a favorable light as a good person. But now, I realize that I was right to hate myself. Deep down, at the core, I'm just a selfish, ruthless brute. You proved that to me.
Yes, I can't play beer pong. Yeah, with any of them. Can't improve their moods because they're fucking pissed off.
How is that?
Here we go. I got this.
I'll make this one.
Fucking A.
Miss.
Fuck hell.
I'll make this one probably.
Fucking A.
And I'll finish it off with this one.
Yes!
Drink up, Miner.
No way. Gonna beat you next?
$554 base mass. Rapidium arc. Bring us back to 9-hour? So you can do that, because fucking the other two dickheads don't want to work more than 4 hours a day. It's only gonna hurt them later in the long run. Okay. Both dormitories and the kitchen are now impervious. I'd like to get everything unable to break. Workshop will be useful. Nobody's working on the Rapidium, right? Yes. Yes, 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 yes.
Come see me. I'd like to draw your attention to something.
Okay.
You don't want to be near me right
Oh, he's in the gym. The gym. What you need?
Hey there. How are you? Still feeling confident about things?
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
You sure? That didn't sound very convincing.
No, it's just that I thought I'd be more happy about completing that old research of mine. But the more I think about it, the less reasons I have to celebrate.
What now?
What I mean is, it's a big success, but so what? Even if I do make it back alive, no one will ever know who's behind it.
Why not? We can tell them.
Tell them why. Surely you don't think anyone will let me be a part of society like a normal human being?
Why not?
Publicly, I won't even exist.
But you will live through your work. And what can be more rewarding for an inventor?
Being recognized for his input. But in this world, you are the one who will get recognition for what I achieved, because you are Jan Dolsky.
Does it really make such a difference? I mean, we're both Jan Dolsky.
It makes a difference to me. Look at us. We are two completely different people.
More like two completely different quantum states of the same person. Of all my ultras, you should be most aware of that.
I was aware of that when I woke up, but then my existence started moving forward in time. And I ceased to be an abstract being suspended in a single moment. I became a physical body, progressing on an individual real-life path. You see, I don't need the world to remember my name. I want it to acknowledge my distinctive existence. And I need to know that if I'm gone, you'll take care of it.
I
guess I'll have to. But right now, I have bigger problems. I promise to think about it when the time comes. No, Jan. The future is too uncertain. I need you to make a decision now. Okay. How about Jan S. Dolsky? Huh? S for... Yes, I get it. Thanks. So, what do you think? We could make you a profile on social media. That's sweet. Thanks. But anyone who fact-checks it will quickly find out that it's fake. There are no records of me working at my university, no earlier publications. I appreciate the idea, but... to hell with it. I guess there really is no choice but to go with your name. Our name. Whatever. For posterity.
He's even better than me at throwing it in the middle. Yeah, since he refuses to fucking work. In the command room.
The terrain is a bit tricky.
They're conspiring.
What was that about? That's none of your concern, Jan.
They're gonna leave. They're either gonna leave or they're gonna try and mutiny, would be my guess. She's in the metal outpost still. Scientist is in the dormitory.
I can see you're gloomy.
Do you really want to waste time dwelling on that?
Isn't a sad person less efficient than a happy one? Let's try to find something to cheer you up, for the sake of the mission.
Well, look at you, talking about efficiency. I appreciate a good success story. It's inspiring to read about someone who achieves something great despite life's obstacles.
Remember that teenage girl from our neighborhood who lived only with her sick grandma and had to divide all her time between caring for her, school, and part-time jobs?
skinny one with the mousy hair? What was her name? Maya? Yes, Maya. Turns out she was really good at physics. Good enough to become the CEO of a startup that manufactures robot nurses for the elderly. Really? Huh. Good for her.
Hour shifts? God damn it, dude. Where's he headed? Research lab.
There's a lot of bad blood in the base. How are you coping with it? It sucks. I mean, you cured us without getting our brains hacked by the Corpo. What more do they want, huh? Jam on it?
Yeah, right.
I don't know, man. I wish we could just get out of here, have another party. Make it all go away.
The most important ones are done. My guess is either one, they're gonna mutiny, or two, they're going to just leave. Now he doesn't want to talk. The fuck? We'll talk about it during the storm. This technician that looks... Okay, that's the miner. I don't think those three are gonna try and kill me, but... Can't get rid of it as a possibility. Isn't that social room needs to be worked on? It's good for now. None of the put on him on.
I'd like to talk to you. It's about the technician's attitude. Oh, you mean his annoyingly low tolerance for frustration?
He's pissed at me, and I get the feeling no matter what I do, he'd be against it. He keeps telling me I should fix problems, but when I do, he's not happy about the way I did it.
And? What makes you think I could give you any advice on that?
Because you're an impartial observer. I was hoping to hear your rational opinion.
Oh, if you put it that way. As you're asking me, it's a typical case of emotional instability caused by failure to come to terms with reality.
You mean he's still not okay with who he is?
What else? Behind that cynic's mask of his, the technician is the most impulsive of us all. Whatever you do, he'll never forgive you for creating him. Just like he never forgave his father.
You mean our father?
An imaginary figure, as far as I'm concerned.
Oh. Man, that's heavy.
That's exactly why I prefer to stick to problems occurring within my lab. They can be solved.
There. I think that's it. Whoa, what the hell are you? What the fuck? That thing was moving. Medic outpost. I'm probably more than likely going to need this ASAP. Because if they do leave, I'm gonna need it. Ow. Yawn shrink. Oh, look, he wants to talk. Probably gonna give me shit for creating another fucking person.
Look, I've been thinking about why you're so angry at me. The real reason you're angry. Because it's not about Tabula Rasa, is it?
No? Oh, well, why don't you tell me then? I'm dying to know more about myself from someone smarter than me.
You hate me for creating you like this. And whatever I do, you can't forgive me, can you?
And what difference does it make now if you understand me or not? The fact that you made me at all means you didn't give a fuck about what it might mean for me. Sometimes I wish you just died back then and never brought me here at all.
You don't really mean that.
You don't know shit about how I feel.
Fucking child, I swear. Put all three of these dickheads into the contemplation room with the fucking shrink when he's born. They can stay there until they fucking actually do something. The other option wasn't any better. And the sooner they fucking realize that, the better. and start their shifts. We had 6 days till sunrise anyway. Everybody's on shift right now. Proceed.
Worked. We can get out of here. I'm sorry, hon.
He fucking just attempted murder. Journey 3.
Wake up, sleepyhead. Bedtime's over.
What happened?
Do you know where you are? Who you are? Do you remember anything?
Please. What next? You can ask me about my name and role on this mission? Of course I remember. I mean, up to a point. Oh, shit. Oh, my chest.
Careful. You took a heavy blow there.
Yeah. I remember the technician. But why? Did he attack me?
Yes. Apparently, some of us were unable to come to terms with your decisions. Looks like they'd been planning this for some time. Repairing the Tur vehicle while you weren't watching. Filling it up with stolen supplies. And then, when the time came, the technician just knocked you down. And they took off into the desert.
Shit. It's all my fault. I saw it coming, but I didn't do anything to stop it. Was he trying to kill me? I mean, what exactly happened?
I think he just wanted to send a message. Knock you unconscious, maybe. But that blow caught you off balance. You fell and punctured your helmet. You were suffocating. Luckily, we had some Adricol in the med bay. Well, at least I thought that would work. But after the injection, you just turned blue and started shaking all over.
Of course I did. I'm allergic to Adricol.
Yes, well, I know that now. I'll probably need to get tested too when I'm back on Earth.
Wait. How did you find out?
From someone who knows you best. I called Lena. Of course, it would have been much quicker if the botanist had told me. But I guess he was too busy despairing about our situation in his cabin.
You talked to Lena?
Yes. Fortunately, all of this happened before we got lost and communications died.
We're lost?
The navigation system's down. The storm is everywhere. We've been circling blindly for days. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but frankly, the base is close to breaking down. The storm's been putting it under a lot of pressure, and supplies are at a critical level. It's been quite intense.
Is there no good news at all? I mean, we're closer to the finish line, right? We just need to figure out how to get out of the storm.
Sure. Easy as that. Just so you know, we have been trying. With all the time we've lost, I'd say we're one mistake away from failing the mission and getting stuck here for good.
Oh boy.
We need to stop drifting aimlessly, pick a direction, and this time, it needs to be a flawless choice.
Flawless.
I'm glad you see the problem.
Okay, so what do we do?
I was hoping things would change when you woke up, but I suppose it's gonna take more than that.
Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you. I'm not superhuman, you know. How am I supposed to suddenly know what to do?
Well, superhuman or not, you're still gonna have to bite the bullet.
Bullet? What bullet? What are you talking about?
I didn't want to stress you immediately after you woke up, but there is something
What could be worse than what you just
The
told
messages.
me?
in the comms room from before we lost contact with Earth.
Okay. What's in them? What are you not telling me?
Just listen for yourself.
Hello there? Are you feeling okay? My neurotransmitters are a mess. My mind's alert intellectually, but there's this numbness. Hey, wait. Am I on immunosuppressants by any chance? Yes, it's a necessary precaution. Yes. You wouldn't mind grabbing me a coffee, would you? Sure. We've got plenty of coffee. You can have all you want, but first, I'll need to brief you on the situation. Mind answering a few simple questions for me? I'm yours for the taking. But please don't quote me on my answers. I'm not quite feeling myself. Of course. Let's take it easy. Why don't you start by stating your name and role on this mission? Oh, gee, that really is simple. My name is Jan Dolsky, and I'm a mental health specialist. I'm also here because of a pioneering project I initiated on my socials. In short, the goal is to raise awareness about the psychological challenges of space mining missions. But enough about me. Tell me about yourself. Well, this might be disturbing, but I am Jan Dolsky too. Disturbing? Do you find it disturbing? Tell me more.
Bruh, you're not doing your job right now. We're
Yes.
talking to you, not talking about my feelings.
Doesn't it bother you at all that I look like you and share your identity? It certainly bothers you that I'm not asking about it. Why don't you just say what you want to say? Okay. Here it is. The reason we look so strikingly alike is that you are a copy of me, an alternative version of my life choices. My alter. Okay, let me get this straight. You are Jan Dolsky, and I am your alter. Yes, physically we're the same, but underneath that, the quantum computer reprogrammed you with a different awareness. Wow. You reprogrammed my awareness? Can I raise awareness about that?
I'm afraid your social media outlets don't exist. Just like everything you think you know about your life. It's all in your head. And there's something else you need to know. There are more of you in this base. More of me? No, other alters. The same person, but in different versions. Huh. Dude, I have had some mind-bending experiences in my life, but this, I have to say... Did you mention something about coffee? You can get some in our kitchen. While you're at it, take a look around the other modules, meet the guys, and read the mission logs. I think you'll find them very informative. The logs or the guys? Both, I guess?
It's me.
So, I talked to your alter, and he filled me in on the situation. Damn it, Jan. You're farming people to extract brain cells now. That person, your copy, he was so cool about it. Maxwell's solution, huh? If only you had the patience to wait just a little longer. If only you wanted to listen to what I found out. This whole Project Ela, Maxwell experimenting on damaged people, messing with their minds. Man, that guy is seriously sick. Do you label your alters with numbers too? Like he did with his patients, like for example, patient 313? Did he tell you what happened to him? Well, maybe you should ask. Or maybe you already know and you just don't care. I guess not much can surprise me at this point. You've crossed a line, just like him. To think I got the whole medical department on their feet for you. What was I thinking? I should turn you in, both of you. But I can't. I can't do this, Jan. You're lying there, unconscious, and I don't know what's become of you, or who you are anymore. And I don't think I want to find out. I wish I'd never called you in the first place. I don't want any part in your freak show. You'll just have to deal with it on your own.
Jan, Maxwell
Okay.
here. Lucas told me there's a communication breakdown again. Whatever is going on there, if you can hear me, please try to get in touch with us. I beg you to make the last push. Humanity needs you. I need you to succeed. I just hope my idea worked with Tabula Rasa and that all your alters are healthy and alive. It's just very, very important, Jan, that you bring all your alters back, that you keep them safe. More important than you think.
Find me when you're done with those calls.
It's in the kitchen.
So, you stayed. I appreciate that.
Yeah, well, glad you decided to rejoin the party. I don't know what the scientist told you, but we're in the fucking weeds here. We'll never get out of this damn storm. Looks like the mess is bigger than I thought.
Yes, we've waited long enough for you to come to, but we need decisions fast. What's the plan?
The plan is simple. We need to get out of this sandstorm and reach the rendezvous point. I just don't really know how. Not yet.
I never thought I'd say it, but I miss the technician. He knew that navigation system inside out.
He kept challenging me. I failed him, and you're paying the price.
Now's not the time for regrets, Jan. We need to set a direction for the base, and it needs to be right. We can't afford another day of drifting aimlessly in this storm. This is not a joke, Jan. Everything depends on you. The mission, Rapidium, our lives. You decided to trust Maxwell's scientific methods, and I respect that. But it came with a price. It was too much for some of us. I'd hate to know we paid that price for nothing. I did what it took to save you. Even if it meant coming across as cold-hearted. But it looks like my motives were misunderstood, and everything crumbled. I'm sorry. I wish I could have done better. As your captain. No need to blame yourself. Apparently there was no way for you to ever become one.
What do you mean?
Yeah,
Just take a look at the branchings available in the QC.
there wasn't
You can
any
find all
captain
sorts
option.
of walks of life that you could have taken, but a captain? No. It was never possible. None of us were cut out for that role.
You're right. It's kind of liberating, knowing that there was simply no way to be good at this.
Well, this actually got me thinking about something.
What?
That code we got from Maxwell to upgrade the QC, his old experiment. He and Lucas used the mind records in a completely different way to manipulate the consciousness of an existing person.
Make a
You're
new
not
person.
really thinking we should try and repeat that. Oh, I agree it could be dangerous, but well, you said it yourself. There might not be another way.
Fine. I'll do it. What's the plan?
It's hard to call it a plan. Just go into the womb, I'll plug you in, load Maxwell's code, and improvise.
Testing on production? Doesn't sound like your standards.
Oh, I had to say goodbye to my standards the moment I woke up in this base.
Everybody's here to watch. This doesn't bode well.
All right, I'm activating the procedure. Any last words?
Yeah, is it okay to have second thoughts about overriding my heart?
What the fuck just happened? What?
Is it over?
Hello? Anybody here?
The base has stopped. I should check outside. Ah, shit.
still in the storm. What the hell?
Looks like somebody out there. Interlude. Wait, what? Yeah, what the hell? What? Where'd the base go?
Hey, someone's there.
Someone was
Wait.
there. They're not in a suit.
Am I losing my mind?
It's the fucking drugs.
Damn it. What was that? Hey, is that a baby? What's going on here?
The drugs, man.
I recognize this.
You're no good. Hear that? No good! Filthy no good! Fuck down!
Is it a bus or a train car? It's like a train car. No, it's a bus. Ambulance?
Mom. No matter what I do, you're gone.
Maybe you should have run faster.
What the hell? Who are you? What are you doing here?
I am you, Jan. Just different.
Is this a dream?
No, Jan. You just woke up. Remember?
Where am I? Still in the base or somewhere else?
You're right here. Where else would you be? The better question is, why are you here?
I wanted to change things. Become a better man. Someone who knows what to do.
A better man. You can't just start being someone else all of a sudden. Didn't Pops teach you that?
I'm not my father.
Maybe not. But aren't you doing what he did all his life? Waiting for a miracle to happen and change everything.
That's not true. I wasn't waiting for anything. I took matters into my own hands.
Do you really believe that? That you're the architect of your own fate? What if deciding, making choices was never anything more than just an illusion? It's crossed your mind, hasn't it? Does it really matter what I do, where I go, what I say? Am I the captain of my ship? Or does it take its own course regardless of what I do? My choices are real. My altars are proof of that.
How?
How do you know what I'm going to say?
Cut it out.
Cut it out.
I'm sorry. I couldn't help myself.
But you haven't been listening carefully. I told you. I'm you. It breaks my heart to see you so absorbed in that whole what if business. Using your altars to revisit problems you couldn't solve. You've been very busy. But still, instead of moving forward, you end up here, stuck in your past. How is that?
I know now that I could have been there for her. If I had taken a different path.
She's gone, Jan. She always was. There was never anything you could have done.
Where's he gone? Oh, this is crazy.
That's not ominous. Deserted fucking planet, laughing in the background. I didn't know I was playing a horror game.
Is that you?
It was a mistake. Why didn't you fight for us? We weren't meant for each other.
I tried.
What is going on with me?
It's over. Why didn't you fight for us? It's over.
Lena!
We weren't meant for each other.
It's over.
Don't go! Wait!
I guess you two just weren't meant to be together.
You again? Come here to make fun of my failures.
Not my fault you're caught up in their loop. In that big round base of yours.
I'm moving forward.
Yes. To stop short on the wrong side of a precipice. Can't you see that you never were good enough for her? Her parents were mad at her when she dumped that law student for you. The unemployed miner son with no prospects. And you wanted to impress them with what? A house with a garden, a steady job in a corporation? Is that why you were so afraid of losing that house and going abroad with her? Because you knew her parents wouldn't respect you? Just look at your altars. Don't you think any one of them would impress her more than the average warring Yandolski?
She fell in love with the person I was, not with who I could have been.
Love. Such a big word. Was it real love, though? Can you even tell what's real? How many times did you wonder that maybe you're not the original Jan? That there had to be someone else. A version of you who actually deserved to live, to be loved. Because he always knew what to do, because he never made mistakes. Maybe that way he was worthy of his father's love.
That's cruel. Why are you doing this?
Me? Jan. Didn't I already tell you that I'm you? Nothing more, nothing less. I'm just saying what you're thinking.
An acid trip? Why do I hear footsteps?
Meg! Please, don't go!
What the fuck? What the fuck? There's more than one.
What the fuck? No.
Sheep.
Where are you going?
What kind of acid trip is this?
Hey, you.
Such a loser! You can do it! You're such a failure! You're not cut out to be a leader! Come on, tough guy! Don't quit now! Let's beat the shit out of this! Run faster! You just no purpose! Come on, tough guy!
Scientist.
You got this!
Shrink. That's the botanist.
I'm suffocating! I need air! Help! Help! God, help me! Help me! I need air! Help! I'm suffocating! God! Help!
God, please! Help! This is your captain! Open the door! Please!
I'm sorry, Captain. I can't. I can't help you. I'm sorry.
They were dead before you got to them.
Yeah.
Why did I survive and not any one of them?
Someone had to.
All this time and I still don't understand what happened.
I'm sure you have some smart theories up your sleeve. Go ahead. Hit me.
I think the corporation is up to something. Maybe they're secretly sabotaging missions that land on planets with Rapidium.
What would they do that for?
Well, maybe they have more interest in searching for Rapidium than actually finding it. They're doing great business on these missions, getting government funding and bringing back all sorts of resources. Solving the hunger problem isn't really anything they'd be interested in.
I don't think you really believe that. You see, I think that deep down, you know what happened. The answers were always there, in front of you. But instead of piecing them together, you preferred to look away.
What answers? What are you talking about?
You know there was an oxygen leak during the landing. You got that information. And you also know what the quantum computer is, how it operates, what its main purpose is.
To optimize decisions.
That's right. Its role is to ensure the success of the mission no matter what. And it looks like in the face of an emergency, it had to do just that. There was only enough oxygen for one person to survive. And the QC had to calculate the probability, as it always does, who should receive that life-saving breath. No judgment, no reading tea leaves, just pure data analysis.
to give the answer to one simple question. Who had the biggest chances of completing the mission?
And it was.
Yes. The math pointed to you.
How do you know all this?
Because you know it. You always did. But you were so focused on your mistakes.
I was busy making tough decisions and figuring out how to avoid bad choices.
What is a bad choice, really? You feel you could have made a lot of different decisions in your life, but without those choices, good or bad, you wouldn't be who you are. The person with the best chance to pull it off. Maybe it's not you who needs to change, but your perspective. Mistakes can have good consequences too, you know.
Like what? Letting my altar split?
Maybe. Conflicts can open new, unexpected paths.
What do you mean?
Find and follow your disobedient side. You've spent a lot of time on this planet escaping the sun, facing the darkness. Maybe it's time you started looking through the darkness and notice the light.
Light? What light? Hey.
Hurry up, dude.
Easy now.
Looks like I'm back. It does. And well, you're cognizant. You've been shaking on that bed for an hour. I was honestly worried about the choice of settings I applied in that program.
No. I think you did everything right.
So, did it work? You look the same. Did anything change?
Yeah, to be honest. Everything's different. Just not the way I expected.
So, what happened? I understood things. Things I sort of knew, but my brain kept hidden from me for some reason. It's called the subconscious, Jan. Yeah, I guess it is. So, my subconscious told me that instead of trying to fix my old life, I should try and take something good from what I messed up. It was very comforting. I'm sure it was. Did your subconscious by any chance mention how we could get out of here? Yeah. We should look for the rebels. The rebels. Do you really believe they're still alive? If there's anybody who can make it through this storm, it's the technician. Well, that vehicle is definitely more maneuverable than our base. He said something about noticing the light. That make any sense to you? The light? Seriously? We risk everything to alter your mind, and all you come back with is a cliched epiphany about following the light?
Doesn't the Tur emit any light?
Probably. But in case you haven't noticed, there's a sandstorm raging outside. We'd never be able to see anything, even if we had the most high-end... Wait a minute.
What? Tell me.
Low-frequency electromagnetic waves detection.
Oh, now you're confusing me.
That could be it. Yeah, the navigation system. It can be switched into an auxiliary mode, tracing any interferences in electromagnetic wavelength. And that means if there was a source of artificial light somewhere nearby, the sensors could be able to locate it.
And follow it.
Right. If the technician really did find a way through the storm and the tour vehicle is not too far away, it could be worth a try. Your subconscious might actually be a genius.
Well, you never doubted that, did you?
You had a long, hard talk with yourself about your past choices. Looking for a way out of a blind alley, you learned that instead of trying to be perfect, you can accept the decisions you regret and open up to whatever, wherever they lead you.
We're out of the storm. I don't want to be disproportionately enthusiastic, but it seems like our idea worked.
Our idea?
Yes. We brainstormed, didn't we?
Sure. Shouldn't it be here? The exploration vehicle?
We're close to the rendezvous point. It can't be far.
Act 3. This is going to be a very major fight for survival right off the bat. Give us as long of a chance as living as possible. Put the miner on kitchen.
Those rocks, they're shaped like trees. What are they really?